হ্যালো দীপায়ন দা, বলছি একটা মানে প্রেজেন্টেশনটা স্টার্ট করো, লাইভ স্ট্রিমটা চেক করব।
ওকে ওকে
হ্যাঁ, একবার প্রেজেন্টেশনটা শেয়ার করো, লাইভ স্ট্রিমটা চেক করব।
হয়েছে।
দাঁড়াও চেক করে নিচ্ছি। হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে, একবার তুমি ইউটিউবে দেখো তো লাইভ স্ট্রিমটা হচ্ছে কিনা। ইউটিউবে একবার চেক করো। লাইভ স্ট্রিমটা হচ্ছে, দেখো তো খুলে।
হচ্ছে হচ্ছে হচ্ছে।
লিংকটা দিয়ে দাও দেখি। লিংকটা একবার লিংকটা একবার আমাকে মিটে দিয়ে দাও। মানে এই যে আমাদের অ্যান্ড্রয়েডের মিটটা, হ্যাঁ ওখানে একবার লিংকটা দিয়ে দাও। দীপায়ন দা, ওয়ান্স ভিডিওটা অন করে একটু চেক করো তো কেমন আসছে কোয়ালিটি। ভিডিওটা অন করে দেখো, আমিও একবার চেক করবো একটু আগে।
হয়েছে।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, দেখা যাচ্ছে। দাঁড়াও 1 মিনিট, আমি লাইভ স্ট্রিমটাতে কেমন আসছে একটু চেক করি। লাইভ স্ট্রিমে ভিডিও কোয়ালিটি দেখো, ভিডিও কোয়ালিটি লাইভ স্ট্রিমে কিন্তু সুন্দর আসছে। ভিডিও অন রাখলে।
সুন্দর আসছে না?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, দেখো লাইভ স্ট্রিমটা দেখো, চেক করো, ফোনে চেক করো।
দাঁড়া। দু জায়গায় তো প্লে হচ্ছে।
কোনটা? আরে না না, নিচে একটা আছে, ওটা তো মানে তুমি অন্য কোনো একটা ট্যাব খুলে রাখো, দিলে ওটা আর থাকবে না।
ও আচ্ছা।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, অন্য একটা ট্যাব খুলে রাখো। হ্যাঁ রাইট। এবার জাস্ট ওয়েট ফর দ্য ডিলে এন্ড
দু জায়গায় তো প্লে হচ্ছে।
দাঁড়া। ইভেন্টস।
আচ্ছা। হুম, ঠিক আছে, ঠিক আছে।
হ্যাঁ, সুন্দর আছে দেখলাম। ওকে, ওয়ান মোর থিং। আমি বাকি সবাইকে অডিও ভিডিও অ্যাক্সেস দিয়েছি, কেউ যদি চেক করে নেয় যে অডিও ভিডিও অ্যাক্সেস আসছে কিনা। লাইক দিব্যাংশু, ঋষি, সন্টু, জাস্ট ক্যান ইউ চেক কি অডিও এন্ড ভিডিও ট্যাবস আর অ্যাক্সেসেবল। আমি জাস্ট এক্ষুনি
ওপেন ইউর মাইক এন্ড সে সামথিং।
আমি সবাইকে অ্যাক্সেস দিলাম, ওই জন্যই চেক করছি। কেন? জাস্ট ওয়ান্স চেক। সন্টু এন্ড ঋষি জাস্ট একবার ক্যামেরা অন করে লাইক লেট মি নো কি অ্যাক্সেস আসছে কিনা। আমি অ্যাড করলাম ওদেরকে এক্ষুনি বেবি প্ল্যাটফর্মস এর ইয়েতে।
না, মনে হয় না আসেনি।
চ্যাট করেছে কিছু।
নাহলে মিউট করার একটা অপশন থাকে।
দেখো প্রেজেন্টার মোড অন টন দেখাচ্ছে তো। অন যদি করে দিই কি দেখাচ্ছে? অন করে দিয়েছি তো। দিব্যাংশুকে দেখো এসে
এবার
গেছে।
হয়েছে, এবার এসছে।
হ্যাঁ, দিব্যাংশুকে প্রেজেন্টার মোডে এসে গেছে। লেটস সি ঋষিকে করে দেখি। হ্যাঁ, করা যাচ্ছে। আমরা আমাদের এন্ড থেকে করতে পারছি।
আচ্ছা,
সবাইকে অ্যাড করা সম্ভব ফ্রম our end. Everyone please turn on their like once turn on the mics and cameras. সবাইকে অ্যাক্সেস দেওয়া হয়েছে জাস্ট। Yeah, perfect. Everyone keep your cameras open. That would like help us in interacting in a better way. Right. Great. Rishi, keep your video on. It will help us in interacting in a better way. Keep your videos and audios on so that we can interact in a better way, like in a more interactive sort of thing. Great. Everyone profile is getting live stream. Great. It's also live streaming on YouTube. Okay, so now we'll switch back to English as a primary language. And Dipanda, if you can just start with the slides, like we'll just have a wrap up with the slides.
স্টার্ট করবো?
Yeah. Great. Just hold on for 2 minutes. Just hold on for 2 minutes.
ওকে।
Just hold on for 2 minutes. Yeah, just hold on for 2 minutes. Ashutosh, are you like getting to see all the videos and audios? Ashutosh, like if you can you just chat? And if you want audio and video access, also you can chat. Like, I want audio and video access, then I will just provide you the access to the audio and video and all this other things. Okay, so do you want the like audio video access, Ashutosh? Okay, so just a minute, I am just providing you the audio video access as well. Yeah, so I guess your audio video access has been provided from my end. Just a minute. Yeah, can you just check if your like audio video are available, Ashutosh? If you can turn on your video and just check if it's enabled or not. Okay, fine. So let me start the recording for today's session. After this, everything will be official and it will be recorded and sent to Google accordingly. So I am starting the session recording in 3, 2, 1. Go. The recording has started. So the recording for the meet has started. So kindly proceed with the session. Our host for this session is facilitator of Compose Camp, Mr. Dipayan Sarkar, who is also the GDSC lead of web and PR marketing department. He's also a core member at the Android development or application development team. Great. So please continue.
Okay. So welcome to day two of this Compose camp, and I believe previous class was fun, and you got to know about the basics of Kotlin and the Android development. So today we will learn some more intermediate topics of Kotlin, and at the end of this session, you will build the dice roller app. So are you excited? So let me know in the chat section, or you can turn on your mic and say, are you excited or not?
Yes.
Okay, so let's start with the conditionals in Kotlin. Okay, so in today's day two, how you will learn how to write Boolean expressions, how to write if-else statement, how to statements, how to write if-else expressions, and how to write when expressions. So what you will need? So you just need a browser with the access of Kotlin Playground. So just provide the Kotlin Playground link in the chat section, Debarun, and just open the link and we will start the session right now. So to start today's session, you just need the knowledge of Kotlin programming language basics, including variables and the println and the main functions. Okay, so in day-to-day lives, it is common to do things differently based on the situation that you face. For example, if the weather is cold, you wear a jacket, whereas if the weather is warm, you don't wear a jacket. Okay, so if we translate in the coding, then we will check whether the weather is cold or not. Okay, so if the weather is cold, then we will simply wear a jacket, and if the weather is not cold, then we don't wear a jacket. It is simple, right? So if we want to express this thing in coding language, then we use if-else statements. Okay, so there are three conditional statements in Kotlin programming language, that is if, else, and last one is else if. Okay, so the ifs, so in Kotlin, you can express this condition with an if statement. Take a look at the anatomy of an if statement. So in if statement, you will have to write a condition inside the parenthesis, and after that the inside the curly braces you have to write the body. Okay, so to use if statements, you need to use the if keyword followed by the condition that you want to evaluate. You need to express the condition with a Boolean expression. Expressions are combines values, variables, and operators that return a value. Boolean expression return of Boolean value. Okay, so previously you learned about assignment operators such as val number equal to 1. So the equal to assignment operator assigns the number variable a one value. So let's check out this thing in the Kotlin playground. Okay, so I am opening the Kotlin playground, and if I just write here that var, then variable name, I am giving the name. Okay, so inside this we can add the value of the name 8. Okay, uh, let's write the name as the GDSC. Okay, and after that, if we write print, then print name, then it will print the name, that is GDSC, that is inside the name variable. So just run this. I think this is a net issue. So it is not running. Okay, so skip this part. And okay, so val number equal to 1, the assignment operator, that is the equal to sign, assigns the number variable a value 1. In contrast, Boolean expressions are constructed with comparison operators, which compare values or variables on both sides of the equation. Take a look at a comparison operator. So the 1 equal to 1. The equal to is a comparison operator. Okay, so the comparison operator compares the values to each other. Which Boolean value do you think this expression returns? Turn on your mic and tell me which
One.
Boolean value do
True,
you
true, true.
true, right? So it will return the value true. Okay. So if we just open Kotlin Playground and write here print ln, then 1 equal to 1, and just run this. Okay, so it is not running. So let's refresh this.
It is showing true. It's giving true output.
Hmm, just wait a minute. It's loading right now. Okay, so again, just 1 equal to
Out.
1.
It's showing true output.
So now it is showing true, right? Yes. So if we you can see, if we run this program, then it will show the output true. Because the first one value is equal to the second one value. Okay, so Boolean expression returns a true value, which is a Boolean value. Okay. So this was the comparison operator. That is the number one example. So besides the comparison operator, there are additional comparison operators that you can use to create Boolean expressions like less than, greater than, less than, or equal to, greater than, equal to, and not equal to. Okay. So just turn on your mic and tell me, if I change this operator with this less than, then what it will return, true or false?
False.
Okay, so let's check this, and it is returning false. So now if I change this with the greater than value, then
False.
false. Okay, so now check with the less than, equal to. Now it will
It
return
will
true or
show
false?
true. True.
Yeah, it will return true. And same as the greater than, equal to, it will return true. So let's run this. I think this is a net issue. Okay, so you got it because this is so simple thing, and the not equal to thing is will return false, obviously. Okay, so let's the traffic light problem. Okay, so in the traffic light problem, let's go to the Kotlin playground and just declare a variable. You know how to declare a variable. So I am declaring a variable that is traffic light indicator. Uh, I am of this variable that is red. Okay. So now you have to check whether the light is red or not. If the light is red, then we will print stop. Okay. So now if I want to translate this my statement with an Kotlin programming language, then you have to write an if else statement. Okay, so if you know the if statement, then turn on your mic and tell me what I will write.
If traffic light indicator equals red, print
Yeah, yeah,
stop.
right. So if traffic light indicator equals
Equals red,
red, then I
print
will print
println stop.
stop. Right. So let's run this, and it is printing. So let's check. Um, okay. So the traffic light color equal to red expression returns a true value. So the println stop statement is executed, which prints the stop message. Okay. So this traffic light color equal to red is the Boolean expression, and if the Boolean expression is true, then this println will be executed. Okay. So I hope this is clear. If you have any doubt, then turn on your mic and ask me.
Or you can also use the chat section for the same if you have any doubts.
Yeah. Okay. So I hope there is no doubt. So let's jump to the next comparison operator. Sorry, next conditional operator, that is add an else branch. Okay. So we have the second uh, we have the second conditional, that is else. Okay, so to write else, you just have to write here else, and if the traffic light indicator is not red, then the else part will be executed. So if the traffic light indicator, let's suppose this is green. Okay, so now we will print go. Okay, so let's run this and tell me what it will return.
Go.
Go, right. So it will return go. Okay, so I hope this is clear, the else statement. Okay, so you need to add an else branch to create an if else statement. A branch is an incomplete part of code that you can join to form statement or expressions. An else branch needs to follow an if branch. So this is the yeah, code where you will write condition and the body inside the if statement. And if the if statement is not true, then the code will come to the else part and the else part will be executed. Okay. So after the closing curly braces of if statement, you add the else keyword followed by a pair of curly braces. Inside the curly braces of the else statement, you can add a second body that only executes when the condition if in the if branch is false. Okay. So now let's jump to the else if part. Okay. So typically a traffic light also has a yellow color that tells drivers to proceed slowly. You can expand the program's decision making like this. Okay. So we are just checking, is the traffic light red? If the traffic light is red, then we simply print stop. If the traffic light is not red, then we will check whether the traffic light is yellow or not. If the traffic light is yellow, then we will print slow. If the traffic light is not yellow, then we will be sure that the traffic light is green and we will print go. So now let's code this thing. Okay. uh, using the else if statement. Okay, so the else if part, else if, so we will check whether the traffic light is yellow or not. Indicator equal to yellow. So if the traffic light indicator is yellow, then we will simply print go slow. Go slow. And else we will print go. So let's check this thing. So let's change the string with yellow. Okay. Now let's run this and it should print yellow. Okay. So something is uh, unusual reference. Okay. So I think the just copy and paste this thing and now just run this and it is printing go slow. Okay, so if you have any doubt then you can ask me. Do you have any doubt or something?
Dipanda, I guess we should provide them like 5 to 10 minutes for them to like write and access the code, I guess.
Okay, okay, okay.
So, like,
So
do you guys want 5 to 10 minutes to like run and analyze what Dipanda has showed you or instructed you till now? Yeah, like you can turn on your microphone and say as well, or you can chat as well.
I think we should provide a problem.
Okay, just provide them a question. That would be great, I guess.
Hmm. So let's suppose this is a traffic light problem. Okay, so you just need to replicate this thing that if the number is 1, sorry, if the number is let's suppose prime number, then you have to write prime number and else write non-prime. Okay, I am giving you 10 minutes to solve this problem with if else statement. Okay, the question is if the number is prime number, then write prime number and else write non-prime number. And in the main function you can write a variable name like num equal to, then you can assign a number, then you can run this. No need to take input from the user. Okay,
But we require for loop for checking of a prime number, na?
You
Dipanda?
have to check the number,
For
whether this
checking of a
number is
prime
prime or
number,
not.
for checking of a prime number, we use a for loop now. We from
You
that
can
number up to
use
that
if
number.
statement also. Take your time and solve this problem. I'm giving this question in the chat box also.
In the meantime, I would request if you have any doubt, and if you have the camera and mic access, kindly turn them on and put down your doubt. Or else, if you still not have the access for some technical reasons, then please use the chat box to pin down your doubts. And also, I will be asking if anyone is having any question, particularly Divyangshu or Shubhankar or Sudeep or Shantu or Rishi, you can just get back to me on the Panda via the chat DM sections and via the mic and camera access and the other presentation access you already have. Thank you. Okay, so are you facing any kind of issues while solving a problem? You can always get back to us. Feel free to ask your any doubts regarding this section.
I think we should simplify this problem with
Like I
changing
would
the
like
odd
I
and
would
even.
specifically like to ask Divyanshu, have you like solved this problem on Kotlin Playground? Kindly like turn on your mic and like say if you have already solved it. Divyanshu, can you like turn on your mic and just say if you have solved the problem?
Do we need a for loop here? If we
Hmm.
need some input,
Yes.
then we will need a for loop. And in the for loop, we need the logic. And if we don't need an input, then we will simply set the values already in the variable and then we can check it through if else.
It requires for loop or while loop. Hmm. So yeah, if I just change this problem with the odd and even, then uh, easy, right?
Yes, for checking the execution of if else,
Mm-hmm. Then if the number is odd, then print odd, and if the number is even, print even. Okay. Okay, Rishi have done. Is it done, Devanshu?
Yes, it's done.
Okay, so this is the code. Okay, so let's jump to the next topic, that is the when statement. Okay, so now why we will use the when statement. Okay, so let's check this out. So your traffic light color, that was the previous program looks like more complex with multiple conditions, also known as branching. You may wonder whether you can simplify a program with an even larger number of branches. Okay, so in Kotlin, when you deal with the multiple branches, you can use the when statement instead of the if else statement, because it improves readability, which refers to how easy it is more human readers, typically developers, to read the code. It is very important to consider readability when you write your code, because it is likely that other developers need to review and modify your code throughout its lifetime. Good readability ensures that developers can correctly understand your code and don't inadvertently introduce bugs into it. Okay, so when statements are preferred when there are more than two branches to consider. Okay, so let's check the structure of the when statement. It is like you just have to write when, then you have the parenthesis where you will write the parameters, and after curly braces you just have to write the condition, and after arrow and the body. Okay, so we will just check the conditions and we will just print or execute something regarding to this condition. Okay, so let's go to the Kotlin playground and play with a problem. That was the traffic light indicator. Okay, so let's do the same thing with the when statement. Okay, so in the if else statement, we had first thing we had is variable, that is. So I am writing traffic light indicator as TLI. Okay, equal to just give a string like the traffic light is black. That is something will never happen, but I am giving for a reason. Okay, so the when statement, we just have to write a parameter, that is TLI. Okay, so TLI is the parameter, and now we just have to write the conditions and the body. Okay, so if the traffic light indicator is red, then we will just print stop. Okay, if the traffic light indicator is green, then we will print go. If the traffic light indicator is yellow, then we will print what? Go slow. Else, if the condition is not satisfied in these three cases, then the else part will be executed. Okay, so we will write else part here, and we will print invalid light, uh, let's say invalid traffic light. Okay, so just run this, and you can tell me what it will print.
Yeah, it will show an error if I think so. The else part
Error,
will be
right?
outside of the when function. I
Hmm.
think so.
Let's run. Okay, something. Let's run again, and it is not running. Mm, 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 mm.
Yeah, I am
Just
asking
copy
the
this
else
code.
part will be outside of the when curly braces, no?
Uh, no, no, no. It will be there after the last statement of this. Okay, so it is not printing because you have to write println, and inside this to write this string. So now just run this. Okay, so it is printing invalid traffic light. Okay, because the traffic light is black. Okay, so if I change this to red, now it will print stop. Okay, so it is not. Can you say why? Because you just have to print ln all the statements. Okay, because it is a body. So I am just writing print ln statement in every condition. Print ln. Okay, so now if I run this, then it should print stop. So as you can see, it is printing stop. This is the when statement. This is more simple from the if else statement, and this is more readable for developers. Okay, so if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Anybody have any doubt? Yes or no?
Kindly have it interactive and try to interact. All of you, like almost all of you, are having the mic and camera accesses.
Just say yes or no. If you have any doubt, then say yes, otherwise say no. If else statement. Okay, so I think we should proceed further. Okay, so now we can add the condition with something that is green. If we check is let's suppose the light is violet, violet. Okay, and if I change the string with violet, then what should it print? Tell me what it will print if I change the traffic light indicator with violet.
Go.
Go, right? So so this was the thing that I will tell you in the next slide. Okay, so use a comma for multiple conditions. The prime number program contains a lot of repetition of print statements. Okay, so when you write a when statement, you can use a comma to denote multiple conditions that correspond to the same body. Okay, so you can change multiple conditions for the same body. Okay, and you can also provide a single condition for another body. Okay, So now, if you have any doubt, then please ask me. Do you need more example of this comma? Yes or no? No, no. Give a question. Okay. So which question should I give? Okay, I got a question. So you just have to check whether the number is ranging between 1 to 5 or 6 to 10. Okay. So if the number is ranging from 1 to 5, then just print ln that ranges between 1 and 5, and you just have to code with the when statement. Okay, don't use if else statement. Else the number is between 6 to 10. Okay, then print ln ranges between 6 and 10. So I am giving 5 minutes and you just have to solve this problem, and after that I will solve this problem after you. Okay, don't use if statement, just use when statement. I'm giving this question in the chat box also. Solve this question within. Rishi, can you send the code in the chat box or DM me? Okay, good job. If you are done, then write down in the chat section that you have solved this problem. I am saying again that don't use if else statement, just use when statement. Devanshu done?
It's showing error of incompatible types, string and integer. Why is it happening?
Hmm. Okay.
Dipanshu, if possible, can you like share your screen and show what is the issue? Like screen share is
Hmm.
available for you.
You can share also.
Yeah, we have provided screen share to all of you. And yeah, one more thing, like Dipanda, just stop your screen sharing. I guess without that, new people cannot share the screen. I guess this.
Okay, so let me stop sharing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Diyanshu, now you can share your screen and show your doubt.
Okay, so you have defined the integer that is 6, but your condition is a string. So just remove the double quotes. You don't need to specify the condition in the else statement. Else statement doesn't require any condition. Just change the second println from 6 to 10. Yeah, now done. Yeah, it's perfect now. Okay, so just let me share my screen again, and let me ask Sudeep, are you done with this problem? Yes. Shashanko. Okay, I hope you are done. Uh, so now let's go to the next topic, that is nullability in Kotlin. So let's start with what is. You will learn that when you declare a variable, you need to assign it a value immediately. For example, when you declare a favorite actor variable, you may assign it a string value immediately. Like here, we have assigned a favorite actor variable, a string Sandra O. Okay, so this value is stored in the favorite actor variable. What if we don't want to store anything in this variable? In this case, vector appears. Okay, what if you don't have a favorite actor? You might want to assign the variable a nobody or none value. This is not a good approach because your program interprets the favorite actor variable to have a nobody or none value rather than no value at all. In Kotlin, you can use null to indicate that there is no value associated with this variable. As you can see in this favorite actor, we declared nothing, that is null. Okay, so now let's jump to the Kotlin playground again, and this page. Okay, okay. So now let's suppose I am declaring a variable that is fav actor. Okay, so I am declaring something like HR. Okay, so if I print actor, that is favorite actor, and if I run this program, the output will be HR. What if I don't want to declare anything inside this variable? What if I want to like declare null in this variable? So to reassign the favorite actor variable to null, the first thing you need to do, that is change the val keyword to a var keyword. Okay, so just change the val to var. Okay, so now you can change the to null. Okay, so the next thing you just have to do, that is you have to specify the data type of this variable. So in my case, I want to uh, declare this string that will hold null. Okay, so let me factor to a number, then it will be more easy to understand. So if I just write var num, then int let's go to with 7. Okay, and let's change with this num. Okay, and just run this. Okay, so now it is running. But what if I want to num equal to null? So what if I want to change these values 7 to null? Now print this same thing again, print ln num. You can see this will throw an error. Okay, so let's solve this problem, because this is a non-nullable function. Okay, so to solve this problem, you just have to add a question mark after the data type, that is here integer. So now if I run this program, then you can see that in the first statement the num variable stores 7, and after that the num variable. Okay, so with this process you can store a null inside a variable. Okay, so let's check same with this string value. String value, I am saying that this is a 7 and this is a null. Okay, so let's run this, and it is printing string also and null also. Okay, so this was the thing. Okay, so now just say that if you have any doubt in this nullable keyword, then you can turn on your mic and ask me, or you can use the chat also. Anybody have any doubt, then please turn on your mic, and you can also write in the chat section. I am giving this code also because it is important thing that you should remember. You can also playground and program, or yeah, you can modify the code also. I am giving you 5 minutes to run this code on your Kotlin playground, and after that we will move forward to create our first application. Okay, so take your 5 minutes. So I hope you guys don't have any doubt regarding this null nullability, this thing. And
I think I'm
now,
having some issues regarding the syntax.
okay, so check this, check my code here and solve your problem now.
Code is code is same. Approximately it's same. It's
Okay,
4 or 5.
so just share your screen now, and I am just stopping my share. Share your screen now. Hmm. The in the string, the S will be capital. Now done. Okay. Okay, so let's start. Uh, okay, so let's create an interactive dice roller app with this compose. Okay, so this will be our first project. Previously, we have learned how to create an app, and now we will build a new project. So to build a new project, you just have to open Android Studio. Uh, I am requesting you guys to open your Android Studio and just click on the file, then click on the new, then click on the new project. After that, you have to choose this empty compose activity. Then click next. Then you just have to declare a name. I am declaring dice roller app. Okay, and select the minimum API uh, to run approximately 98.8% of devices. Okay, this thing you just need to press finish, and the new project will build. Just give your Android Studio a couple of minutes to build your project, and after that you will be able to run your project in the preview section. As you can see, my Gradle is building right now, so it may take some time. So for that time, I want to ask you, do you guys have Android Studio? Yes or no? Just open your mic and say yes or no.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so
yes.
just create a new project and name it dice roller and just click on the finish. So before we start coding right now, uh, let me tell you what the code is here. Okay, so this from is starting from the importing of the packages. You can see the compose packages are right now here. Okay, so this is the main activity class Inside this class, the app is created by this onCreate function. OnCreate function is creating your app. Okay, so inside this set content, you will call your functions, or you will write your main code. Okay, so this class is very, very important. Okay, so next is composable function, that is greeting here, and this is the preview section. This is the highlight point of the compose. Okay, so as you can see, my build is done. Now you just need to open your code in this split view. Okay, so this split view show your code and the build also. Okay, so I am just my app section. As you can see, the build has been started. Okay, so let it build, and for clear this code, that is the first of all this preview section, and the composable greeting function. Okay, just wait a minute, just give it time. uh, uh, App is created. Okay, so it is building right now. uh, Time, but okay, so my build is almost done. It and 37 seconds to build. Okay, let it come. And okay, so here you can see in the preview section, the help is showing, because we are greeting that hello and then name. The name is provided Android, so it is showing Android in this preview section. Okay, so now if we delete this preview section, then the preview section will gone. Okay, so as you can see, the preview is no more. Okay, so we will start the preview section again, but let's clear the code first. Okay, so now just clear this code, and here you can see the basic code to create a compose application. So I would request you to just clear this code as I have done, and now just create a new composable function. Okay, so to create a composable function, write fun that indicates that it is a function, and after that we will write dice roller app. Okay, and then parenthesis, and then curly braces. Okay, so it is not a composable function. Make this function composable, you just have to then capital C, then composable. Okay. So now this function is composable. Okay. So what is the difference between the normal function and the composable? That is, this is used in the Jetpack Compose, and this composable function cannot return anything. Okay, so this is the composable function, and if I want to show this function's activity in the preview section, that is the highlight point of this compose. So for that, I just have to write preview, capital P and preview will be my output in this preview section. Right now I haven't written anything, so for that this is empty, but it will then I will write something. Okay, so we have successfully created a composable function. So let me show you that which app we will build. So we will build this dice roller app that will look like this. So here we have a column. Inside that we have an image, and after that we have a button. So we will just build this application, and whenever we click on this roll button, then the dice actually rolls. Okay, so create this app. So for that we have to declare a modifier. Okay, so just create a modifier first. So create a function that is dice with button and image. Inside that we will add the modifier to decorate this thing. Okay, so the modifier is used to decorate and or write something inside our app. Okay, so the modifier takes the object called modifier, and after that we will fill max size of this app, and after that we will wrap. We will wrap what? We will wrap the content size. Content size is uh, content size uh, the alignment. So let's write alignment dot center. That will cause that in the center. Okay, so first of all just call this function in the main function, that is dice roller app. Okay, uh, so let's call this dice roller app. Okay, so now this is saying something, that is unsolved reference dice with button image. So we will come with this after. Okay, so everything is fine, I think. Okay, so let's now create a composable function that will hold this dice with button and image. Okay, so mind that this is a function, and inside this function we have this function. Okay, so we will just create a new composable function. Composable then dice with button and image that we have called previously inside the dice roller app, and now we will define this function. Okay, so let's write fun here to declare that this is a function. And now inside this dice with role and image, we have to declare modifier again. So the modifier is modifier is uh, modifier object. Modifier object, that is a modifier. Okay. So now, let's create a column first that we have created for the first time. That is, create a column, and inside the column we will have the image and we will have the button. Okay. So just create the column. Okay. So inside the column, also have to declare the modifier again. Modifier equal to modifier. Okay. And after that, we also have to declare the alignment of this column, because this column can be horizontally or vertically. So we have to declare this, like we want horizontal alignment. Okay, so horizontal alignment equal to alignment dot center horizontal. Okay, so inside this column body, we have to declare the image first, and we have to declare the button first. Okay, so let's create the button first. Okay, so to create the button, you just have write button, then you just have to uh, write on click inside the parenthesis. uh, let's do nothing in the on click and just create the button. So now the button is created. Okay, so inside this button we will have a text. So let's create a text widget, and inside the text widget, let's declare the text. What will be the text? Okay, so inside this text we will string resource. Okay, so inside this we will declare the string resource. Okay, so now just focus in this f folder. So you just have to go to the res folder, then simply go to the values folder. Okay, so inside the values folder you will find the strings.xml. Just open this file. Okay, so now take your cursor to the second line and just press Ctrl plus D. Okay, so now you have to write here small r o double l. Okay, and here you have to write role. That can be capital R and O double L. Okay, now press Ctrl plus S to save this file, and let's go back to the main activity.kt. Okay, so inside this string resource we have to specify that button, and we have to uh, declare this button from the string also. Okay, so to specify this button, you just have to write r dot string dot, then the name of the string, that is role in our case. Okay, So I think this is ready. Text string resource. So I think this is ready. And uh, mm, mm, mm. Okay. So something is getting some errors. So let's check whether I've done right or not. Okay. So let's check any error is occurring or not. So we have to import this thing. Okay. So now just build and refresh. Click on the build and refresh. Okay. It may take time and let it build, and let's wait for its build. And okay, so it is building right now. So let's wait. So is my screen visible or not? Hmm. Okay, so it is building. Let's wait. I think the build is done. The preview is up to date. Okay. I think something is wrong here. Mm, okay, so something is wrong right now. Modifier, then column modifier equal to modifier, horizontal alignment dot horizontally. Then we will have to declare the image also. Mm, first of all, just uh, leave the button first. Then we we have to import the image also. So let's show me that how to import that image. Okay, so you just click this link of this URL. Okay, so you just have to open URL and zip will be downloaded here. Okay, so I'm giving this link to you, and just do the same what I have done right now. Okay, after that, open your directory where the file is downloaded. Okay, so go to that directory and let it load. Okay, so just right click on the dice images zip folder, and then show more options, and then extract to dice images. Okay, so I already have these dice images. Okay, so now you just have to do one thing, that is go to the resource manager. Okay, then click on the plus button, then click import drawables. Okay, so now you just have to click shift plus down arrow to select all the XML files 1 to 6, then simply click OK. Okay, once it is done importing, then just click next, and after that just click import. Okay, so now the importing is done. Okay, so now just so I think this preview is working right now. Okay, so the preview is working right now. Okay, so as you can see, the button is showing here. Okay, so now you just have to import the images. Okay, so to import images, just write image, and then use and the image widget two parameters, that is first one is painter. So the painter will require a painter resource, that is painter resource that will require an ID, but I will provide the path. Okay, so I will provide r.drawable, then dot, then I will provide the dice one image, that is the XML file. Okay, and the second parameter it takes, that is content descriptions. Okay, so content description description uh, let's give a description one. Okay, so now let's build this and let's refresh, and the image should appear, but I don't think this image will appear because this is causing something, that is an import issue. Okay, I just have this image thing, and it should uh, import that library. Okay, so what is the uh, let's identify what the problem is here. Kotlin options. No, this is not painter. Then equal to painter resource. Then r dot drawable dot dice one. This is right, and then content description equal to 1. That is also right. Hmm, what is the error or what is the problem? Let's find out. Highlight all the problems. Syntax. On this, alt enter, import, then import. Let's wait to import these libraries. Uh, what do you think that what would be the problem? Uh, just take a look in this error. It is not resolving this question with comments. What to- No, no, no. This is not required. Mm, okay, something is not right here. Let's find out what the problem is occurring. We have column, inside the column we have the button, we have the image also, painter resource, that is r.drawable, then dice one, uh, I think I should write this image widget again. Okay, so let's go with the painter equal to painter resource. Then just add the r dot drawable dot dice one. Okay, and after that dice one, uh, content description, content description equal to let's one. Okay, so something is method to contract image. Okay, just leave this and just add a spacing between this button and image first, and after that I am looking forward to this error. So to add a spacer, you have require a modifier because I want this spacer in horizontal. Okay, so height that will I will provide the height of 16.dp. Okay, so I think this is correct, and after that on click, this is right, drawable. Deb- Debarun, take a look at this problem. Are you there? What what is the error you can identify? Mm, we have done a thing, that is we have to declare the image first and then the button, and we have to declare between the image and spacer. And now let's not alignment set the horizontal alignment. This is also right. So why it is giving error? The instance of an object class name arguments are not allowed for non-Kotlin functions. Hmm. Okay, so let's move forward from this error. Now we just have to declare a result variable. Okay, so to declare a result variable inside the dice with button and image function, you just have to write a val result. Okay, so result equal to 1. After, let's create image resource. Okay, so image resource equal to when result. So you need the when statement, that is if the result is 1, then it should print the dice roller 1, and after that you if the result is 2, then we will print the dice roller 2, and so on. So if the result is 1, print r dot drawable dice 1 dot dice 1. And same thing, let's do this. If the result is 2, then print dice 2. If the result is 3, dice 3. If the result is 4, then dice 4. If the result is 5, then dice 5. And in the else part, we will print isolar 6. Okay, so the column modifier, let's go to the image modifier, that is painter. Painter is required to change, that is this is a static, but we want to change it dynamically. If I click on the button, then it may change from 1 to 6. So for that reason, I will call the image resource. Okay, and now let's change the content description from result dot to string. After that, the spacer modifier is also right, and inside the button on click, let's define that result is a random variable that will be uh, between 1 to 6, and let's call the random function also to randomly declaring the result between 1 to 6. Okay, so The result is right now here, and the text part is also here. That is fine. And this is also occurring an error. Change to var. Okay. So it should be var. So I hope this error will be gone. Okay, so now let's check this error. This is the error. Uh, content description. Okay, content description cannot find content description. Content.
Dipayan, I guess we are running out of time. Like the only like more 15.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Take a look at this error and then it will be fine. Because this is something occurring right now here.
I guess it would be a better idea to like wrap up the event now and like give them this project to solve, and then like after our C exams are over, like maybe at from 22 to 25 or show and so tell the puja, like that duration from 22 to 30, that duration we can again host a series of events, like covering this in a brief, like sort of details in the. There is also a like advanced track. We can cover all these things in more depth in the advanced track, I guess. So let's give them let's equip them with the projects and like uh,
Okay, so you just have to solve this problem. Okay, so you just have to resolve this error. So after you resolve this error, just you can mail us and your Android app and takes screenshots and mail us. We will proceed further. Okay. So for today, we have to end this session. So the next session will be when?
the next session will be tomorrow.
So the next session will be at 7 p.m. So tomorrow we will discuss about this error. Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
uh,
Thank you.
yeah, yeah. Thank you and good night to all.